Hola, hola.
Hola,
Hola, ¿cómo estás, Alo? ¿Qué has hecho?
por aquí corriendo un poquito que venía de dar otros talleres.
Bueno. Okay. So,
Ok.
hello, everybody. It's so nice to see you here connected. Remember that this is a workshop that is going to be recorded. My name is Maria Isabel Angel from Colombia, and we have Alonso with us, our drummer. Alonso, everything is okay?
Okay. Hello, how are you? I am I am very happy with share with there with everybody the rhythms, 30 rhythms in 2 hours.
Yeah. So we have to run, okay, girls? So
Yes.
please comment, please say hello, please say from which country you are watching. Okay, so we have to start very like, and we have to move fast because it's 30 rhythms in just 2 hours. So the idea is that we are going to do 1 hour and a half of theory, okay, and 30 minutes we are going to practice. Okay, if we have more time to practice, perfect. If not, the most important is that we can solve between all of us the doubts that we can have about the rhythms. Okay, so as I told you before, my name is Maria Isabel Angel from Colombia. I have been dancing for 21 years now, and I'm super happy to be here with you. I always tell in my workshops that I'm just a student, and we are going to be students forever. So all the knowledge and the information that I'm sharing with you guys is just as how can I say, it's like what I know so far, but we are always in constant learning. Okay, so if you have new information, please feel free to share and to tell us what you know. Okay, so hello, Mariana Alonso. I am from the US. One girl is saying hi from France. Super nice. Thank you so much for being here connected. Okay, so girls and boys, if you have questions, please ask in the as a comment. Okay, just comment if you have questions because we are reading you. Okay, in this streaming program we cannot see your name, but we can see the comment. So if you want to put Maria and hi from France or something, so something like this, so we can understand and see who we have here connected. So they are saying hello from Germany also, so welcome everybody. Okay, so everybody is prepared? ¿Listas? ¿Listo? ¿Aló, listo?
Yes, ready.
Ready. Hi from UK are saying, okay, so welcome everybody. This is 30 rhythms in 2 hours. So we are going to start with the first rhythm, okay? So let's talk about the Maksoum
Maximum.
rhythm, okay? So the Maksoum rhythm is an Egyptian rhythm, is one of the most common rhythms in the Arab world, and in Egypt, of course, is a 4/4 rhythm that I know is not connected with any folk dance, is not connected to any folk dance. So we, as Oriental dancers, what we do is just like we dance the beats. And when I say the beats, I don't mean the every accent. I don't mean that we dance every doom and every tag. I mean that we dance the beat of the music, so the beat of the rhythm, which is a 4/4. So we dance the one and the two and the three and the four, okay? So we don't do hip accents or chest accents with every doom and every tag, but what we do is dance the beats, okay? So we can do undulations, we can do hip circles, we can do hip drops, whatever. So it's not related to any folk dance, so we can feel free to dance this rhythm with the technique of Oriental dance, okay? So Alonso, what can you tell us about this Maxum?
Okay. Uh, First, you can remember that the you can identify two two sounds mainly in the drum. In the drum, the first is that dum, the bass sound, and the high sound is a tack, bass, dum, high tack. And in Maxum, you can sing this way: dum tac tac dum tac dum tac tac dum tac dum tac tac dum tac. and I can play in this form. Dum tac tac dum tac 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 dum tac tac dum tac. This form is the play the Maksoum.
Okay. Okay. So, girls, this was the Maksoum rhythm, dum tak dum tak, as he was saying. Okay. So, second rhythm that we are going to work is the baladi, or some people say beladi, and some people say also Masmoudi Sahir or Masmoudi Swire. Okay. It's a 4/4 rhythm, and we have to differentiate some stuff here. Okay. Remember that we have something that is just the rhythm. Okay. Which is baladi rhythm or Masmoudi Sahir as a rhythm, and it's this one, dum tak. That's it. That's the rhythm. Other thing that we have to talk about is that the baladi music is a style of music of Egypt. Okay, it's a style. Okay, so when we say to a musician, please play a baladi, he will be okay. I'm going to play like a song, or I'm going to play the rhythm. Okay, because baladi means my country or countryside or country in Arabic. Okay, so it's just a very common, very popular rhythm. So we have to differentiate the rhythm and also the style of music, which is called the baladi style of music. And we have to differentiate something else. We have in the Oriental dance, we have something that is called Taksim Baladi or Ashra Baladi. Okay, so this Taksim Baladi or Ashra Baladi, it is a musical progression. Okay, it starts usually with a Taksim. It could be an accordion who is playing the Taksim, and then we have questions and answers between the drum and the melodic instrument. Okay, this we know as a Taksim Baladi or Ashra Baladi. Okay, so when we talk about baladi or Masmoudi Sahir baladi, when we talk about baladi, we have to differentiate between the rhythm, the style of music, and the musical progression. Okay, so when we dance the baladi, we usually the rhythm baladi, we usually refer to the raks baladi, to the common dance, to the dance of the people, normal, like aunties, like cousins, like sisters, whatever they do in Egypt, for example. So we try to dance a very earthy dance, a dance that is very connected to the earth. Is not very stylized. The ballet is not full of ballet. No. When we dance the ballad, is more like earthy, more like common, with common movements. Okay, this is what we do with the ballet. So, girls, if you have some questions, please feel free to ask. Okay, Alonso, how do you count the ballad and just how you play it?
Okay, the Baladi or Masmoudi Swire is very similar to Maksoum, but it have it has one difference. This rhythm begin with the two double dum 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 tak dum tak 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 dum dum tak dum tak. And in the song, we can find in this form three, three, four, dum dum, tak dum tak, 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 dum dum, tak dum tak. Is the sound of the ballad.
Okay, so girls, there you have, that was the baladi rhythm. Okay, so please, if you have any questions, please ask. Okay, so I know that we are going super fast, but the idea is to do these 30 rhythms in 2 hours. And remember that all this material is recorded. Okay, so you can come back to this video as many times as you want. Okay, and I'm going to send you also some reading information. Okay, so let's talk about the Saidi. The Saidi rhythm, we know that there is a region of Egypt that is in the upper Egypt, which is the south of Egypt. And in this region, in this area, we have a game that is called tahtib. This martial art game, a little bit of dance. It is called tahtib and is done by men, just by men, and they use big sticks and they hit each other with these big sticks. Okay, so and they have a background, they have this amazing music with big instruments like the tabl baladi, which is a huge drum, or the mizmar, or the rababa. So while they are playing this music, the two contenders are just hitting themselves with the asaya or with the stick. Okay, so that is the tahtib. Okay, but we have also the raqs al asaya, which is the dance version of this tahtib, because the tahtib is a fight. Okay, and it has rules, it is like a game, martial art. Okay, but we have also the raqs al asaya, which is the dance version. It could be performed by men or by women. Okay, so some people say that Mahmoud Reda was the first one that introduced the Raqs al Asaya as a dance. Okay, but some people say no, before him we had Raqs al Asaya. Okay, so we have many theories. Okay, but he made it very popular to see in the stage like big group of dancers, men or female, dancing Raqs al Asaya. Okay, so we usually, when we have, like, for example, a performer that is a male dancer in the stage, we don't usually say he's doing tahtib. Okay, when he's alone and he's not fighting with anybody. When he's alone and he's dancing, we say is Raqs al Asaya, or we can say, some people say this is Saidi dance, and that's it. Okay, but when we see two guys fighting, this is tahtib. Okay, so what we do as female or male when we are performing in the stage, dancing, this is Raqs al Asaya. Okay, so when we hear this rhythm Saidi, we usually dance with the steps related to the Raqs al Asaya. Okay, so we do the jumps, we do the kicks, we do the shoulders accent down. So we just refer to this amazing flavor of the Upper Egypt. Okay, this is what we do with the Saidi. Okay, Alo, what can we say about the Saidi? How you play the Saidi?
Okay, the Saidi, you can find the double doom and a half of the rhythm. The Baladi, the begin, and the Saidi and a half. Dum tak, 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 and in the darbuka, 3, 4, dum tak, 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 dum tak. You have to pay attention where is the double doom? The begin Masmoudi Swire and the in a half Saidi.
Okay, so there you go, girls. This was the, and boys, this is the Saidi rhythm. Okay, so now we're going to continue with the Maksoum Sarieh. Okay, Maksoum Sarieh. Sarieh means in Arabic fast. Okay, Sarieh is fast. So Maksoum Sarieh is a fast Maksoum. Okay, some teachers, some musicians, they say that the Maksoum Sarieh, it is 4/4 rhythm, and some teachers they say it's a 2/4 rhythm. Okay, but everybody agrees that this is a fast maximum. Okay, so that I know is not related to any folk dance, so we can dance with the oriental dance technique, but let's keep it light, let's keep it like speedy. We can do 3/4 shimmy, we can do twist, we can do shimmies, traveling steps, so everything is very light, it's very with a lot of energy. Okay, so this is Maksoum Sarieh, and is considered just to be a maxum, a fast maxum. Okay, Alo, what can we say about the Maksoum Sarieh?
Okay, the Maxum Sariah is a faster Maxum. Yes. Okay. Uh, is that conserve the same structure? Dum tak tak dum tak dum tak tak dum tak. But this ring uh, has a characteristic is that divided characteristic. Okay, Dum tak tak dum tak 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 dum tak tak dum tak. The Maksoum Sarieh is the same Maksoum, double faster.
Exactly, exactly. Okay, so that was the Maksoum Sarieh. Now we have the Falahi, which is very similar to this Maksoum Sarieh, and many of us we confuse these two. Okay, so Falahi, what does it mean? Okay, Falahi in Arabic, Falahin is the name of the farmers or the people of the countryside or the peasants. Okay, so it's the farmers. Okay, rhythm. So Falahin means farmers, means people from the countryside. Falahin. Okay, so Falahi is a rhythm that is very common in this, or it was very common in these rural areas outside Cairo. But right now, everybody is dancing Falahi, and we have in Oriental dance Falahi is a very common rhythm that we can find in meyances, and in drum solos. Okay, so it is not related to any folk dance. So remember that Raqs Falahi or Raqs Falahin, it was a stage dance created by Mahmoud Reda, or it is a stage dance created by Mahmoud Reda. It doesn't exist. Raqs Falahi or Falahin dance, as we say, is not a folk dance, okay? It was a dance created by Mahmoud Reda, just trying to enhance and share like the beautiful girls of the countryside, how they collect the water, how they move around the village, with these dresses full of flowers and the jug of water. So it is more like he was trying to give them, like, how can I say, this stardom, okay, to the girls of the countryside. So it is not a folk dance, it is a stage dance. So when we hear Falahi, even if it is a meyanse or is in a drum solo, feel free to put the technique of Oriental dance. We can do also light steps like we did with the Maksoum Sarieh, okay? We can do twist, we can do a three-quarter shimmy, we can do shushu shimmy, we can do traveling steps, okay? So this is the Falahi. Alo, Falahi is 4/4, and how do you play it?
Okay, Falahi is 2/4. Yes, but in the DAF, Maksoum Sarieh and Falahi is the same rhythm. Yes, in the DAF. Dum tak tak dum tak dum tak tak dum tak. The difference is in the Derbake or Dombek. In Maksoum Sarieh is divided characteristics. But in Falahi, it's dum ka ka dum ka dum tak tak dum tak dum tak tak dum tak. But is the circular characteristic. Yes. Okay. Entonces, and then circular. Ruka is a round rhythm, and the Maksoum Sarieh divided rhythm, and Falahi circular rhythm, round rhythm. Listen the difference. Maksoum Sarieh Falahi. It's a round rhythm.
Exactly. So sometimes it's very confusing, girls, and it's like we don't know which one we are hearing, but there is a difference between these two. Okay. So now we are going to continue with the conga rhythm. So remember, girls and boys, if you have any question, please feel free to ask. Okay. Now we are going to continue with the conga rhythm. Okay. The conga rhythm, we don't know exactly. Some people say that it was originated in Africa, and then it came to the west, and then it came back to the Middle East. Okay, so we don't know exactly. It's very common in Latin America, very very common in Latin America, but also it is common in the Middle Eastern music, specifically the Egyptian music. Okay, it is called in Egypt conga masre, or just conga. Okay, masre means Egyptian. Okay, so it's the Egyptian conga or just conga. Okay, so that I know is not related to any folk dance, so we can dance it with the technique of Oriental dance, but we make these big accents in the doom and in the tag. Okay, so we don't dance just the beat, we dance every doom and every tag because we have doom tag, doom tag. This is the rhythm. So you do hip accents, chest accents, belly accents. So you make an accent with your body in each doom and each in each tag. Okay. So this is the conga rhythm. Hello, what can we say about the conga rhythm?
Okay, the conga is a, very divided rhythm too, and Maria said that you can to step with the accents of the rhythm. Yes, uh, dum tak, 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 dum tak. This is the conga rhythm.
Okay, okay, so that's the conga rhythm. Remember that if you have any question, just please feel free to ask. Okay, that was the conga rhythm. Now we are going to play them and talk about the Masmoudi Kabir. Okay, Masmoudi Kabir. Kabir in Arabic means big. Okay, so this is the big Masmoudi. Remember that we have a small Masmoudi that is called Masmoudi Sahir, which is the Baladi, and we have this big Masmoudi, which is called Masmudi Kabir, okay, big Masmudi that I know. And why is big Masmudi? Because it's an 8/4. It's a longer rhythm, longer than the Masmudi Sahir that is the short version. Okay, so this Masmudi Kabir is not related that I know to any folk dance, so we can feel free to dance it with the technique of Oriental dance. But remember, girls, and this is something that I tell always to my students, is this that the rhythms that are 2/4 and the rhythms that are 4/4 and the rhythms that are 8/4, you have to put different energy in each rhythm. Okay, so in the 2/4 you are running. Okay, it's energetic, it's light, you are traveling in the stage. In the 4/4 you are more in the spot. Okay, in the spot with the accents or just enjoying your dance. And with the 8/4 it has to people, and you have to feel that is longer, that you can breathe, that is like mysterious, that is like I don't know, breathe, relax. You are not running like you are running in the 2/4 rhythm. Okay, so please make sure that we that there is a difference between how you dance the 2/4 rhythm, the 4/4 rhythm, and the 8/4. So the Masmudi Kabir, please take your time, breathe, stop, chill, enjoy, and accent the dooms. You can accent also the tags, but it's more common just to accent the dooms of the Masmudi Kabir. And the feeling, the decoration, you can just hold a shimmy, or you can just hold a big circle, or just do nothing at all, and just big accents in the doom. Okay, Alo, what can we say about the Masmudi Kabir?
Okay, in the for example, in a drum solo, you can find in the 8/4 rhythms to rest. Yes, because in a drum solo you can redouble, roll very fast every time, and in the 8/4 rhythms you can find the rest, relax. Maria said this the same. Okay. Uh, Masmudi's Kibir is a dum dum taka taka dum taka 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 dum dum taka taka dum taka 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 dum dum taka taka dum taka 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 dum dum taka taka dum taka 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 dum dum taka taka dum taka 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 dum dum taka taka dum taka 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 taka. This is the first variation of the Masmudi Kebir.
Okay, okay. So that was the Masmoudi Kabir girls and boys. So now we are going to talk about the rhythm called Ayoub. Okay. So welcome everybody that is joining right now. Please remember that you can ask questions and at any time. Okay. So we are going to talk about the Ayoub. So Ayoub is a rhythm that is associated with the ritual that is called Zahar. Okay. So there is a Zahar pre-Islamic ritual that is common in the Gulf countries and in the Red Sea countries. Okay, it's very common, for example, in Sudan and in Egypt. Nowadays is still something that you can see. Okay, so this ritual that is called Saar, it can have these Ayub rhythms, but it can have many other rhythms, not just this one. Okay, so in the Saar rhythm, no, sorry, in the Saar ritual, why people ask for a Saar? Okay, so the Saar, they say that when you have like a you don't get pregnant, you are not working, like your work is not as it was before, you are sick, you have this headache that it doesn't go away. So some female and also guys, but it's more common between the women, they ask for a zar, for a ritual. Some people say it is a ritual in which you liberate yourself, you free yourself from bad spirits, like it was a possession of a spirit, that a bad spirit that was in you. But other people say it is not an exorcism. It is a ritual in which you try to make a better communication between the spirit that lives in you and yourself, like your spiritual part and your physical part. Okay, so some people say that the Ayub is like exorcism, and some people say it's like like a communication ritual. Okay, so when this, I'm going to talk about women. When these women they request for a zar, so the group of the zar musicians and the leaders of the zar, they come and they make this ritual. In this ritual, they can offer fruits, they can offer animals, they can offer flowers. This ritual can last for days or for hours. And in this ritual, they play rhythms constantly, like in a very circular way. So the women, they enter into this trance, into this like high, I don't know, like something, yeah, like a trance. Okay, so when they enter to this trance, they don't know exactly what they are doing with their bodies. Okay, many of them, they just hit the floor, they just go to the floor and they shake in the floor, because remember that they are not themselves at that moment, they are like in another part of the universe. They are just like connected with something higher, and they just lost themselves in this trance. Okay, so in the Zar ritual, there are not specific movements. No, we don't do a half circle of the head. We don't do anything that is like it has to be this. No. In this case, the woman, they are just letting themselves go. They are not thinking what they're doing. Okay, so we don't have particular steps. But I don't remember if it was, perhaps you girls, maybe I don't remember if it was Zohir Zaki or maybe Naju Fuad or Zohir Zaki. They represented in the stage Azar. And when they represented the Zahar in the stage, they did some movements that stuck with us forever. They did, for example, or she did, because I don't remember if it was Zoe or Najwa. She did the half circle, or just like the balancing of the body. So everybody after her is doing the same. So we all do the same. We do half circles. We do movements that are associated with a trance dance. Okay, but please, when we hear an Ayub, it doesn't mean that we have to do this. We can do twist, we can do traveling steps, we can do three-quarter shimmy, we can do other movements, because as I told you, there is not one movement that is particularly of the Zar ritual. Because there are no movements in the Zar ritual that are like it has to be this and this and this. The woman is just like free. The woman is out of her being at that moment. Okay, so girls, if you have questions, please feel free to ask. Hello, how can we play the Ayub rhythm?
Okay, I have to say an important date of Ayoub. The Ayoub is a the principal characteristic of Ayoub is the velocity, the fast or or low, or slow. Uh, if the dancer is fast, the Ayoub is fast. But if the dancer is slow, is the Ayoub is slowly too. The drummer have to see the dancer velocity of the movements, the steps, but they to play the Ayoub, the velocity. Yes, okay. Ayoub is a very is easy. Dum, kadum, tak, 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 dum. In the drum is like this. 3, 4. Dum, kadum, tak, dum, kadum, tak, dum, kadum, tak, dum. Dum, ta-dum, 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 ta. This is the Ayoub rhythm.
Okay. Okay, so that was the Ayoub. Okay. Now we're going to talk about the Chifteteli rhythm. Okay. Chifteteli, there are many, many ways that you can find this rhythm written. Okay. Chifteteli without an E at the end. Okay. Doesn't matter. So some people say it has a Turkish origin and some people say it has a Greek origin. Okay. What we know is that there is a dance in Turkey that is called Chifteteli, a folk dance in Turkey. And also what we know is that in Greece, Oriental dance is called chifteteli. Okay, but when we are dancing a chifteteli in Oriental dance, we just dance the rhythm. I mean the dooms and the tags, and that's it. We don't do any folk Turkish dance. Okay, when we hear the chifteteli, we usually dance the dooms, specifically the dooms, big accent in the dooms, and the decoration. We can stay, we can do shimmy, we can do a big circle, we can just stay still. Okay, so this is a 8/4 rhythm. So again, please, we have to, and we can dance it slowly, we can breathe in this rhythm. Okay, so let's just do accents in the dooms, and if you want shimmies or just do nothing in the decoration. Okay, this is the chifteteli. Hello, what can you tell us about the chifteteli?
Okay, the Shifteteli, some people tell that this a camel rhythm because there is the normally the dancer use this step when listen the Shifteteli. And the Shifteteli sing is this way. Dum, stack, stack, dum, dum, tack, dum, stack, stack, dum, dum, tack. In the drum, 3, 4, dum, stack, stack, dum, dum, tack, is, dum, stack, stack, dum, dum, tack, is, dum, stack, stack, dum, dum, tack, is, dum, stack, stack, dum, dum, tack. This is the shiftetary rhythm.
Okay, so girls, that was the chief Teteli. Now we are going to talk about the Malfuf rhythm. Okay, so Malfuf in Arabic means rolled or rolling. Okay, so it means rolled. So Malfuf is a 2/4 rhythm that I know is not it doesn't refer, is not, it doesn't belong to any folk dances. So we can just do the and apply the technique of Oriental dance. It is very common, very, very common in the entrance at the beginning when the dancer is hitting the stage. It's very common that we enter to the stage with a malfuf or a 2/4 rhythm. Okay, so with the malfuf we can do light movements and traveling steps. We can do twist, we can do chasse, we can do just walking in the stage, we can do three-quarter shimmy. So it is a rhythm that is fast, and that the idea is that is light, and that it encourage you just to travel in the stage. Okay, this is the Malfuf rhythm. Alo, how can you play the Malfuf?
Okay, Malfuf is a rhythm of the 2/4. Okay, 1 2 1 2. Doom tack tack 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 doom tack tack. And in the darbuka, 1 2 doom tack tack doom tack tack doom. This is the Malfuf rhythm.
Okay, so that was the Malfuf. Girls, if you have questions, so hello everybody, please, if you are new, if you just connected, we have girls from France, from UK, from Germany also. So please say hello, please comment, just where are you from, and if you have any doubt. Okay, so we are running because the idea is that we are going to hit and we are going to do 30 rhythms in 2 hours. So continue. We have the Wahda Kabir. Okay, Wahda Kabir. Wahda in Arabic means one, and Kabir means big. Okay, so this is the big one. This is the Wahda Kabir. It's a 8/4 rhythm, and that I know is not connected to any folk dance. Okay, some people say, I have read that some people say that the Wahda is it is also called tawil, but in our case we are going to separate these two rhythms. For us, we are going to take the tawil as a different rhythm and the Wahda Kabir as a different rhythm. Okay, so this is the Wahda Kabir. Is not related that I know to any folk dance, so you can apply the technique of Oriental dance. And again, as it is a 8/4 rhythm, just take it slowly, chill, relax, enjoy this rhythm, and big accent in the dooms. Okay, Alo, what can you say about the Wahda?
Okay, Wagda is very similar to Shifteteli, but the difference is the Wagda no has a, double dome in the in anytime no has a double dome. Wagda is any one dome in the first time and one dome in the 5 time. Dome stack stack dome stack dome stack stack dome stack s 1 2 3 4. Doom stack stack doom stack is doom stack stack doom stack is doom stack stack doom stack is doom stack stack doom stack. Is similar to Shifty but not the same. The difference
Mhm.
is Shifteteli, dom, stack, stack, dom, dom, tag, double dom, and the Wagda, 3 4, dom, stack, stack, dom, stack. This is the difference between the rings.
Okay, so he was explaining the difference between the Chifteteli and the Wahda Kabir. The Chifteteli, we find two dooms, okay? And in the Wahda, just one doom in the beginning and one doom at the end.
Okay.
So, hello, Georgette from New Mexico. How are you? So, hello, everybody that is joining. Hello. If you have questions, please ask, okay? So, now we're going to talk about the Saudi, okay? So, as you know, in Oriental dance, we are going to be studying students forever, and I guess confused forever because all our teachers they say different stuff. Okay, so we're going to talk right now about the Saudi. So some teachers say that the name of the rhythm is Saudi, and some people say that the name of the rhythm it is Aadani. Other teachers they say no, Saudi is one rhythm and Aadani is another rhythm. Okay, so in this exercise, in this class, we are going to take it as the same. Okay, some people prefer to call the Saudi as Aadani, and that's it. They don't find correct to say this rhythm and to name this rhythm as Saudi. Okay, so We are going to take it as this Saudi or Aadani. So it's a rhythm that is very characteristic of the Gulf area. You know, the Khalij or Khaligi, it is the Arab name for Gulf. Okay, so when we say Khaligi, we refer to the Gulf. Okay, the Arab Gulf. Okay, so there is a dance that is called Raqs al Nashat, which is the hair dance. Okay, this dance that use a lot of hair and the neck back that we are going to dance in a couple of minutes. Okay, so this Raqs al Nashad, Raqs means dance and Nashad means hair. Okay, so Raqs al Nashad, we can find in this Raqs al Nashad this Saudi rhythm or this Aadani rhythm. So when we hear in a drum solo or in a meyanse this Saudi or Aadani rhythm, we can do the movements of Raqs al Nashad. Some people say to this dance and name this dance just Khaligi, but some people say no, it's not very correct. Maybe it's better just to call it as Raqs al Nashad, because when we say Khaligi, we can mean any dance of the golf, because we are saying golf. So some people don't consider correctly to tell and to name this dance as Khaligi. It is more common to tell and name this dance as Raqs al Nashad. Okay, so when we listen this audio or Adani, we can feel free to dance these Raqs al Nashad movements. Okay, Alonso, what can we say about this Audi?
Okay, the Saudi is a 2/4 rhythm, and you can sing this like this: doom doom tak 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 doom doom tak. In the drum, it's like this: 1 2 boom boom tak boom boom tak boom boom tak boom. It's very easy reading.
Okay, okay. So that was the Saudi. So, girls, if you have questions, our girls from France, from Germany, from UK, from the States, if you have questions, please comment, please. Okay, so we're going to talk now about the Tawil. Okay, the Tawil rhythm, in Arabic, it means long or tall. Okay, this is the Tawil rhythm. It is a doom and many, many, many tags. Okay, so that I know is not related to any folk dance, and what we do with the tawil is just we dance, we hit this big, big, big accent, the doom. We do a big accent with our hips or our belly or our chest or a kick or whatever, but we do a big accent in the doom. And the decoration, we can do a shimmy or a big circle or a traveling step or just a standing still. Okay, so the star of this in this rhythm, the star is the first doom and the only doom. Okay, so this is the tawil. Alonso, what can we say about the tawil?
Okay, the tawil is a rhythm very slowly, but you can use this rhythm in the taksim. Yes, uh, tawil is very easy to dum taka taka ta taka 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 dum taka taka ta taka 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 dum taka taka ta taka 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 dum taka taka ta taka taka taka. In the drum, 3 4 dum taka taka ta taka 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 dum taka taka ta taka 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 dum. You can use the expressive movements, slowly movements, undulations, and the different melodies. This is the tawil.
Okay. Okay, so everybody, just tell me if everything is okay. Are you enjoying the class, girls? Just give me signs of that you are there, that you are connected, that you are enjoying. Are you enjoying the class? This is okay. Just tell us how you feel right now, and welcome the girls and the boys that are just joining. Okay, so we are going to talk about the Karachi. The Karachi rhythm, it is, some people say that it has a Moroccan origin, and some people say it has a Pakistani origin. Okay, what we know is that a version of the Karachi, it is present, it is, we can see in the Moroccan Shaabi. Okay, in the Moroccan Shaabi, we can hear to a version of the Karachi. Okay, but if we are talking about Oriental dance, when we hear the Karachi in Oriental dance, in a mejanse or in a drum solo or whatever, we usually don't dance anything Moroccan. We just dance it with the technique of Oriental dance. Okay, this I'm talking inside the Oriental dance. If I hear this in a Moroccan song with the Moroccan instrument, of that is another universe. Okay, that is another universe. But when a composer puts a Karachi inside an Egyptian, for example, an Egyptian song, we usually do traveling steps and very light steps because this is a fast rhythm. Okay, so we can do twist, we can do shimmies, we can do three-quarter shimmy, we can do traveling steps. So it's usually more light, the Karachi. Okay, Alo, what can you say about the Karachi?
Okay, the Karachi is a particular rhythm because it rhythm uh, begin with tak. Yes, it's tak katak dum 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 tak. The rhythm play like this: 1, 2, tak katak dum 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 tak. In the Arabic songs, is normally mixed with the Malfuf. For example, I I go to sing the Malfuf with my mouth and play the Karachi in a tabla, in a dumbak. Dum tak tak dum tak tak dum tak tak dum tak 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 dum tak tak dum tak tak dum tak tak dum tak dum tak tak dum. Is that it normally mix the both rhythms, Karachi with Malfuf in the same time, in the classic and mejanse styles.
Okay, so that was the Karachi. Girls, I'm so happy. So there, you are saying everything is good. This is really interesting. Thank you so much. And another participant is saying, enjoying the class and busy taking notes. Amazing. So please, this is amazing for us just to know that you are there connected, that you are enjoying. And also remember that I share in our private group, I shared an ebook that I did just 10 rhythms. So please feel free to download, and we are preparing also a big book, 50 rhythms that every Oriental dancer should know. So we are working on it. So don't worry that all this information is going to be available also. Okay, so let's continue with the Gandhara or Sudasi rhythm. So the Gandhara or Sudasi rhythm is a 6/4 rhythm, and is usually we can hear it in the dabke music. Okay, so this is why rhythms are very tricky, girls and boys. This is why it's very tricky, because when we listen to a rhythm, we have to know from where it comes. If it comes or if it is very representative of Dabke, we cannot do Oriental dance step, or maybe we can, but it will feel like odd. And also, if a person, for example, from Lebanon or the Levant countries, and he sees that we are dancing this Gandhara with Oriental dance steps, he will be like confused. So this is why it's important for us to learn about these rhythms and to learn from where they come, and usually what can you do with them. Okay, so the Gandhara is a 6/4 rhythm, and it's usually for Dabke. So when we dance the Gandhara, we can use Dabke technique. Okay, Dabke technique with this. Alo, what can you say about the Gandhara?
Okay, the Gandhara is a rare rhythm because it's the 6 times. Normally, you can find 4, 2, 8 times, but the Gandhara is the 6 times. Dum tak, dum dum tak, dum tak, dum dum tak, dum tak, dum dum tak. I can play the like this. 5, 6, dum tak, dum dum tak, dum tak, dum dum This is the Gandhara rhythm.
Okay, so that was the Gandhara rhythm. Now we are going to continue with the jerk rhythm. Okay, girls and boys, we are running is because we want to just talk about all these 30 rhythms.
Yeah.
But of course, feel free to ask whatever you want to. Okay, so we are going to talk about the jerk rhythm. So according this amazing musician, which is called Osvaldo Brandan, it has a Nubian origin. Okay, so but in Oriental dance, we usually, if we hear a jerk rhythm, for example, in a mejanse, in a classical song, or in a drum solo, we don't do Nubian steps. We usually don't do it. Okay, so because when we have the jerk inside a Nubian song, that is another universe. Okay, you can apply there the technique of the Nubian dances when the whole music is Nubian. I mean, the melody, the singing, and the percussion and the drum. Everything is Nubian. Okay, so you can put the steps of the Nubian dance. But when we hear it inside of a mejanse or a drum solo, we usually we do the accents. Okay, so we do an accent in each doom and in each tag. Okay, so we accent the dooms and the tags when we hear the jerk rhythm. Okay, so even that we know that it can be found in the folk dances, like I mean in this Nubian folk dance. In Oriental dance, in a classical mejanse or drum solo, we don't do Nubian steps. We do Oriental dance technique and doing the accents in the dooms and in the tags. Okay, Alo, what can you say about the jerk?
Okay. The jerk, we can find two variations. The first is a doom, tack, dum dum, tack, doom, tack, dum dum, tack, doom, tack, dum dum, tack. And the second is the normally we use dum tack, dum dum tack, dum tack, dum dum tack, dum tack, dum dum tack. I go to play. The first variation, 3 4, boom, tack. And the second, 3 4, boom, tack, boom, boom, tack. In the first, the bulldog is faster than the second variation.
Okay, so welcome everybody that is joining. We have more girls that are connected. So tell us from where are you from and if you are enjoying this class. Okay, so let's continue. Now we are going to talk about the Rumba Masri. As I told you before, Masr means Egypt. Okay, in Arabic, and Masri is Egyptian, means Egyptian. Okay, so Masr, Egypt, Masri, Egyptian. Okay, so this is the Egyptian rumba. Okay, rumba Masri or Egyptian rumba. Okay, so uh, perhaps like some teachers they say that the rumba comes from the Middle East and then enter to the Hispanic world, to the Latin world, also to the Latin American world, and then came back to the Middle East. Okay, so what we know of the rumba Masri and what we do with the rumba Masri is more like traveling steps. And here in Latin America is very common to dance these like Latin dances, like a bolero. So it's very common just to do some traveling steps and maybe some figure eights. Is like a very sensual rhythm. So here in Latin America, we just put the technique of Latin American dances when we dance this rumba Masri. But you can do traveling steps. It's not a rhythm that you do an accent in each doom and in each tag. No, it's a rhythm that you just like. Uh, you just travel around the stage. You just it's very mellow. It's very soft. It's very lady style. So it's more for traveling around the stage and not just to accent every doom and every tag. It's more traveling around the stage. Alo, what can you say about the rumba Basri?
Okay, the Rumba Masari have has the different one difference with the bolero, because the bolero is slowly and the rumba mazari is fast. Yes, uh, you can listen the difference. Bolero, dum rakataka dum rakataka rakataka dum. It's at the same sounds of the rumba mazari, but the difference is the velocity. Bolero, 3 4 dum rakataka dum. And rumba mazari, the same sounds. Dum taka taka dum taka taka dum. 3 4 dum. Bolero, slowly. 3 4 dum taka raka taka dum. Rumba mazari, dum raka taka raka taka dum.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, this is the rumba
Exactly. So
mazari.
that was the Rumba Masri. So hello from hello everybody from Hong Kong. We have a participant. So welcome to this workshop. So this is amazing. Everybody, this is amazing. We are having an amazing time. Feel free to ask whatever you want to. Okay. So let's continue. Now we're going to talk about the Rumba Haliji. Okay. So Rumba Haliji. We're talking about the Haliji. Okay, the Gulf. So this is one of the rhythms that we can find in the music of the Gulf. So we can find it, for example, in the Raqs al Nashat or the hair dance, yeah, of the Gulf. Okay, so when we hear Rumba Haliji, we can refer and we can relate to this hair dance or these dances of the Gulf. Okay, in particular, we can do movements of Raqs al Nashat when we hear the rumba haligi or the rumba haliji. Okay, so when you hear to this, you can do the Raqs al Nashat steps. Okay, Alo, what can you say about the rumba haliji?
Okay, the Rumba Khaliji is the domes is the same place of the Rumba Masri, but the difference is the ambience, the the sounds is the dum kataka dum kataka dum katak. The dome is the same place, but the tak and k is different forms, different sound, different sense. Okay, the dum kataka dum kataka dum. But the rumba mazari dum taka taka dum taka taka dum taka taka dum, and the rumba khaliji dum kataka dum kataka dum kataka dum kataka. Listen this. 3 4 dum kataka dum kataka. So sometimes we can find this variation. 3 4. Excuse me. Two
Exactly. Okay.
variation is the rumba khaliji.
Exactly. Okay. So if everybody has a question, please feel free to ask. Okay. Now we're going to continue with the Masmoudi Kabir three dooms Masmudi Kabir. Okay, so the Masmudi, this is another variation of the big Masmudi. Remember that Kabir or Kebir is in Arabic means big. So this is a variation of Masmudi Kabir that just starts with three dooms. Okay, so that I know is not related to any folk dance, so we can use the technique of Oriental dance and we can accent these amazing dooms that we have. So please take your time. It's an 8/4 rhythm. So just enjoy, relax, and please hit these dooms, these accents. The doom, doom, doom. Please, a big accent with the chest or with the belly or with the hips when we hear this Masmudi Kabir by three. Okay? Alo, what can you say about this rhythm?
Okay, it's a variation of Mahmoudi Kebir. Masmoudi Kebir is normally two dooms, and this Masmoudi is very strong because it has three dooms in the beginning. Doom, 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 taka, doom, taka, 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 or doom, 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 taka, doom, tak, tak. But the very important is the doom, 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 taka, doom, taka, 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 doom, 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 taka, doom, taka, 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 doom, doom, doom. This is the Masmoudi Kibir for three.
Okay, so now we're going to continue with the Karsilama rhythm. Okay, Karsilama rhythm, it is a very popular rhythm in Turkey. Okay, and we can see it and we can hear it in the Romani or in the Roma Turkish folk dance. Okay, so when we listen to the Karsilama, we can do uh, usually in Oriental dance we do Romani or Roma technique. Okay, Romani Turkish technique of this dance. Okay, so when we hear a Karsilama, we can do these Romani technique steps that we are going to dance in a couple of minutes, okay? So this is the Karsilama, it's a 9/8 rhythm. And please, we can do Oriental dance, but this is very different. You know, this is a 9/8 rhythm. It sounds very different. So we can add this technique of the Roma, of the Turkish dance, okay? Alo, what can we say and how do you play the Karsilama?
Okay, the Karsilama is a particular rhythm because it has nine times doom, tak, doom, tak, tak, 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 doom. Okay, I can the this rhythm played like this. Mm, 1, 2, doom, tak, doom, tak, tak, 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 doom. This is the Karsilama rhythm, the nine times.
Okay, very good. So that was the Karsilama. Okay, so now we are going to continue with the rhythm that is called Fox, or some people say Vox. Okay, in this one. So Fox is a very easy rhythm, and it seems that it is from North America or from the West, and then it comes to the East by these amazing composers like Mohammed Abdel Wahab or Halim Hafez or Balik Handi or these amazing composers. They were inspired, some of them by Western music. So it is believed that this is a Western rhythm that came to the Middle East. Okay, so when we dance the fox, it's just like it's a walking rhythm. It's like marching. You are like dum tak dum tak dum tak. You're just like walking. You can do Soher Saki step. You can do some accents with your hips, but it inspires you and motivates you just to travel around the stage a little bit and mark this doom and this tag. Okay, so that I know is not related to any folk dance, and we can put the technique of Oriental dance, but just travel and play with this doom tak with these accents. Okay, so Alo, how can you play the fox?
Okay, Fox is very easy rhythm, very easy. Doom tack, doom tack, doom tack, doom tack, doom tack, doom tack. It's a similar the march. Doom tack, doom tack, doom tack, doom tack. Or the band. Doom tack, doom tack, doom tack, doom tack, doom tack, doom tack. It plays like this. One, two, doom tack, doom tack, doom tack. Doom tack, doom tack, doom tack, doom tack, doom tack. The rhythm always doom tack, and I use the harakat always the right hand plays doom tack, doom tack, doom tack, doom tack. This is Fox.
Okay, so that was the Fox rhythm. Girls, how is everybody? Everybody's enjoying, everything is clear. Just please let us know if everything is okay. Okay, now we are going to continue with the Masmoudi Gelbab. Masmoudi Gelbab is a variation of the big Masmoudi, which is called Masmoudi Kabir. So, Masmoudi Gelbab is an 8/4 rhythm that I know is not related to any folk dance. So, we can put and we can dance with the technique of Oriental dance, normal, but with the accents and doing big accents in the dooms. Okay, so this is very similar to the Masmudi Kabir by 3, but Alonso will explain the difference between these two. Okay, so please use the technique of Oriental dance and big accents in the dooms. Like it is an 8/4 rhythm, just relax, chill, slow, breathe, okay? Mysterious, just elegant, but just breathe and chill with this rhythm and accent in the dooms. Okay, Alo, what can you say about the Masmoudi Gilbab?
Okay, Masmoudi Galbab is a variation of Masmoudi Kebir, but it has two difference between second doom and third doom is a very fast or faster than the Masmoudi Kebir per 3. Doom, doom, doom. Yes, the begin. Doom, doom, doom. And Masmoudi Galbab doesn't have a doom in the half. No has doom. Yes, don't has. Is the this Masmoudi Galbab is doom, doom, doom. Taka taka ta, taka ta, taka. And Masmoudi Kibir per 3 is a doom, 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 taka, doom. This doom uh, doesn't in Masmoudi Galbaf. Doesn't there. Doom, doom, doom. Taka, taka, ta. Taka, ta. Taka, doom, doom, doom. Taka, taka, ta. Taka, ta. Taka. Is that the mainly characteristic in the Masmoudi Galbaf? This rhythm play like this. 3, 4. Doom, doom, doom. Taka, taka, tak, taka, tak, taka, doom, doom, doom. Taka, tak, taka, tak, taka. In Masmoudi Kebir per 3, 3, 4. Doom, doom, doom. Raka, doom, raka, taka, taka, tak. Gelbab. Doom, doom, doom. Taka, taka, up. This is the difference between Masmoudi Galbaf and Masmoudi Kebir per 3.
Okay, so now we are going to talk about the vals or the waltz. Okay, so this rhythm apparently it comes from the West also, and then it comes to the Middle East, okay, by these amazing composers, as I told you before. So apparently it comes from the West, okay, in this case from Europe. Okay, so the vals, what we do with the vals is usually we do traveling steps, we do very elegant movements, okay, like for example, myself. I have a strong training in the Mahmoud Reda technique. So I usually add this Mahmoud Reda technique when I'm dancing the vals. So I do a lot of his movements, okay? But you can feel free to do traveling steps. Everything is very elegant. Everything is very like with a lot of like stylized, elegant, high in releve and traveling steps when you are doing the and performing the vals. You can find it in Meyances and you can find it also in drum solos. Why not? So it's more like a traveling is a rhythm used for traveling steps. Okay, just to walk around and just yeah, move around the stage. Okay, Alo, what can you say how you play the vals?
Okay, vals is three times the similar to the vals in the classic music. Uh, the I can sing like this: doom tack tack doom tack tack doom tack tack doom tack tack, and play like this: one two three doom tack tack doom tack tack doom tack tack doom tack tack doom boom, tac, tac, boom, tac, tac, boom, tac, tac, boom, boom, tac, tac, boom, tac, tac, boom, tac, tac, boom. This is the vals rhythm.
Okay, so girls, we are almost there. We are going to finish like in 15 minutes, and then we are going to dance a little bit at the end. Okay, so we're going to continue with the Zafa rhythm. Okay, what is Zafa? Zafa in Arabic means procession. Okay, this procession, for example, Zafa el Arusa is the procession or the walk of the bride and the groom. So Zafa el Arusa is the march of the bride. So in Egypt, for example, when the people are getting married, this is very common, the Zafa el Arusa. So, for example, in the countryside, it could be from the girl leaves their mom and dad home and goes to the new husband house. Okay, but in Cairo, for example, in the weddings that I have seen recently in Cairo, is when the girl and the boy they enter to the hotel where they are doing the reception or the party. They enter to the hotel and they walk to the ballroom or the place that they are going to have the party. Okay, so in this march, this procession, when they and this walk, this path between the door of the hotel and the ballroom or the place of the celebration, this is the Zava. Okay, in this moment the Zava happens. Okay, so usually in the weddings in Egypt, for example, they have musicians from the south, from the Upper Egypt, and they play with the tabl baladi, they play with the darbuka, they play with the mizmar or the rababa, and they just open and they are with the bride and the groom. Okay, so they are all together with this amazing music, and some dancers could be also leading the path, leading the way, because they are just like saying hello to everybody and just like entering with the bride and the groom. Okay, they are just letting everybody knows that a wedding is happening, and they are opening the way to the bride and the groom that are behind the dancers. Okay, so in this moment the dancer is not the star. The start is the bride and the groom. So the dancer usually just walks. Okay, she's walking, she's saying goodbye, hello, she's just watching at the groom and the bride, playing with them a little bit, but this is the big moment of the bride and the groom, not the dancer. So the dancer is just opening the way to the new bride and new groom. Okay, so this is the Zava. So we usually, when we hear the Zava, we do walking steps. It's more common just to have the Zafa in the wedding and that's it. It's not as common in drum solos or in Meyanse, but maybe we can see it. Maybe we can see it. So it's more like we can refer to this moment, to this very beautiful celebration of the in the Egyptian society. If we are talking about Egypt, for example. Okay, so this is the Zafa, the rhythm Zafa. Alo, how do you play the Zafa?
Okay, Safa. Uh, Safa is the 4/4. Doom, tac, 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 doom, tac, tac. 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 Four times. I go to play in the darbuka. 3/4. Doom, tac, 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 doom, tac, tac. Doom, tac, 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 doom, tac, tac. This is the Safa.
Okay, so girls, if you have any questions, or boys, everybody's having fun, tell us if everything is okay. So now we're going to continue with the rhythm called Bambi. Okay, so this has several variations, and Alonso is going to explain, because sometimes we can see it with one doom at the beginning, and sometimes we can see it with three dooms at the beginning. So he's going to explain. So talking about the Bambi, that I know is not related to any folk dance. Okay, so it could be done with the technique of Oriental dance, and we do accents in the dooms. Okay, and the rest, as I told you before, you can hold a shimmy, or you can just do a big circle, or traveling steps, or whatever. So you do big accents in the dooms. Okay, so this is the Bambi rhythm. Alo, what can you say about the Bambi?
Okay, Bambi is a particular rhythm because sometimes we can begin with the three doom, but is the normally the practice and the change of the with the other rhythms is more practice to begin with the one doom. Yes, the practice is the usually than with the change with the other rhythms. Bambi. Dum tac 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 dum 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 tac 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 dum 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 tac 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 dum 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 tac tac tac. Some drummers play like this. Dum 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 tac 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 dum 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 tac 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 dum 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 tac 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 dum 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 tac tac tac. I got to play the Bambi. 3, 4, doom, tac, 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 doom, 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 tac, 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 doom, 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 tac, 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 doom, doom. This is the Bambi rhythm with the three dooms.
Okay. So now we're going to continue with the Sombati rhythm. Okay, Sombati. We have a drum, and Alo can explain a little bit about this. But we have a drum in the Oriental dance orchestra that is called Sombati also. And Sombati refers also to a very famous composer that his name is Riyad El Sombati. Okay, so Sombati is a very similar rhythm of the Maksoum. It's a very yeah, it's a similar rhythm to the Maksoum. Okay, so somebody that I know is not related to any folk dance, so you can apply the technique of Oriental dance. Okay, feel free to do hip drops, figure eights, undulations, walking steps also, but you can do movements with your hip because it's not a very fast rhythm. You can just enjoy and do hip movements. Okay, so or undulations or whatever you want. So this is the Sombati rhythm. Okay, Alo, what can you say and how you play the Sombati?
Somebody is a similar that Wahda is that it has the same sounds. Dum, stack, stack, dum, stack, dum, stack, stack, dum, stack. And the Wahda, dum, stack, stack, dum, stack. Okay, and the one somebody is a double velocity that Wahda. Okay, dum, stack, stack, dum, stack. And somebody is usually used in the Taksim. Dum, dun, dun, dum, dun, dum, dun, dun. If you remember in the classic music, the double bass play the dum dun dun dum dun dum dun dun dum dun is the and the back the drum back play dum dun dun dum dun dum dun dun dum dun dum dun dun dum dum dun dun dum. In some Taksim, we can use this rhythm.
Okay, so that was the Sombati. Okay, guys, that was the Sombati. So now we're going to continue with the Samai Takil. Okay, some people just say Samai and that's it, and some people say Samai Takil. This is a 10/4 rhythm and it's a big rhythm. Okay, so it's usually you can find it in Muasha music. What is Muasha music? Muasha music was or is a a poetic form that it was done in the Islamic Spain of the 10th century. Okay, Islamic Spain. We're talking about the Spain, the country Spain, Islamic Spain of the 10th century. It was a poetic form, and this poetic form had music and lyrics also. So Mahmoud Reda, our very famous maestro, our famous teacher, I think he was the one, and many people say that he was the first one of dancing with oriental dance technique and his own technique, of course, the muasha, this poetic form. So this dance is called muashahat. Okay, muashahat. So samai is a very popular rhythm using this muasha music. Okay, and of course in the muashahat, in the Mahmoud Reda Muashahat, he dances a lot and he choreographs a lot with Samai Takil. Okay, so we usually, when we hear Samai, we can do, and for example myself, I do usually technique of Mahmoud Reda. I do traveling steps and very elegant traveling steps around the stage, and I apply the technique of Mahmoud Reda when I'm listening to this Samai. But it's not that you are obligated to dance with the technique of Mahmoud Reda. You can do oriental dance technique, but more elegant. It's very like queen, like princess style, like royalty, so you can do traveling steps and just in a very elegant mood. And myself, I do, and I incorporate the Mahmoud Reda style. Okay, so what can you say, Alonso, about the Samai Takil?
Well, okay. Samaita Kill is a rhythm of 10 times. Yes, dum is tag es dum tag es dum is tag es dum tag es 10 times. I can play like this. 9, 10. Dum es tag es dum tag es dum es tag es dum tag es dum es tag es dum tag es dum es tag es dum tag es. This is the Samaita kill rhythm.
Okay, so everybody's enjoying. Tell me, is everybody is enjoying? Is this okay? You are finding this interesting? Just let us know. Okay, so we are going to finish. We have just three more rhythms, and then we are going to dance a little bit, girls. Okay, so let's continue with the Darik Samai. Okay, the Darik Samai is a 6/4 rhythm. It's usually we can hear more in Arabic classical music. Okay, we can hear it also in Mejanses, of course, but it is more common in Arabic classical music. So that I know is not related to any folk dance. So we can add and incorporate the technique of Oriental dance when we hear the Darik Samai. Okay. Also, because it's a Samai, I can put, and I usually put, technique of Mahmoud Reda. I do traveling steps, very elegant, very like a lot of releve, and just walk around the stage. Okay. So this is the Darik Samai. Okay. Alo, what can you say about the Darik Samai?
Okay, the direct sama is very rare in the you find in a song. For example, we can to relationate the with the one part the Kulsum, Kulsum of Leila wa Leila. Doom, tak 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 doom, tak 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 da 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 da. Tra-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Tra-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. In this part, you can remember this rhythm. Doom, 1, 2, 3. Doom, tak 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 doom, tak 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 pa da 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 You can remember this rhythm in the with the melody in this part of the that song. It's a trick.
Exactly, exactly. So that was the Dariksa, my girls, okay, and boys, everybody that is connected. Okay, now we're going to continue with the tabl. The tabl, it is called also Nawari, and is one of the rhythms that we can hear in the Dabke songs. Okay, so tak dum tak dum tak. We have to be careful because sometimes we can confuse this with Saidi. Okay, so please remember, when we have a song, we cannot just listen to the rhythm. We have to listen to the melody. We have to listen to the all the instruments that are there, and also what the singer is saying, in which language or which dialect he's talking. Okay, so you cannot judge a song just because of this. Just because of the rhythm. You have to see and you have to hear the rhythm, the instruments, the melody, the accent or the dialect of the singer. Okay, you have to take all this in consideration. So for example, when you hear the tabl, you have to be sure that it's in the context of the dabke, for example, music. So if it has the feeling, the flavor, the instruments, the accent of the Lebanese, the Arab Lebanese. If it has the accent, then you can do as dabke. You can put the technique of the dabke. Okay, but sometimes in Egypt, in music for tahtib or raqs al asaya, you can hear something similar to the tabl. So you have to be careful. If it is like in the context of Egyptian, like upper Egyptian music, like Saidi music, so then you can do the steps of Raqs al Asaya and Tahtib. But when you listen to this rhythm in the context of the Lebanese or other Levant countries, and you listen the instruments and the accent of the singer and whatever is more like that, so you do dabke steps. Okay, so this is why it's very important to understand and to remember and to train rhythm and to be able to identify the rhythms. Okay, so when you listen to the tabl or nawari, you can feel free to put and to incorporate the technique of dabke, but if it is in the in the correct context. Okay, so Alo, what can you say about the tabl?
Bueno, okay. Uh, Double, some dancers confuse it because the first dome is no first time, no two second time. Is between the both, between one and the first and second time. Dome, and you have to care with this because the first dome is in counter time. Yes, between first and second time. Doom, tack, doom, tack, doom, tack, doom, tack, doom, tack, doom, tack. You can um, to dance better if you sing with the tag in the first time. Tag doom, tag doom, tag, tag doom, tag doom, tag, tag doom, tag doom, tag. Is more simple to dance. Double is like this. One, two, three, four. It's doom, tag, doom, tag. Doom, tag, 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 tag, doom, tag, doom, tag. It's normally that the table mixed with Saidi, is normally that the table Baladi or Baladi table played the table rhythm and the Darbake, Dombek, Daf, play the Saidi. It's normally that mix the both rhythms.
Okay, okay, super, super. So, thank you guys for this comment. So, people, some girls saying I was only taught four different rhythms, and I learned a lot more from this. And now the music makes sense. Thank you for putting on this workshop. Thank you, girls. Other people, other girls saying same here. I haven't heard us of so many of these yet. Thanks a lot for this. This is amazing, girls. And it's like for us, it's very important to understand rhythms and music in general, but workshops like this are a treasure because this is a lot of information, and it's organized in just one place. So we are so happy to share all this with you. And as I told you before, I have been dancing for 20-21 years, but I am still a student and I just love to research. And we have to research more in Oriental dance. We have to write more, read more. Okay, so I'm super happy, and Alo and I, we are super happy that you are enjoying this workshop. Okay, so last rhythm of the afternoon, last rhythm, and then we are going to dance a little bit. Okay, so this is the Hasha rhythm. So the Hasha rhythm, according to Asala Ibrahim, which is an amazing, amazing Iraqi teacher, that she is specialized in Raqs Kauliya and dances of Iraq, she says that the Hasha is a slower rhythm than the Ruba. Okay, she differentiates two rhythms for Kauliya between and among others, but two in particular: the Hasha, which is a slower version of the Ruba, and it's just dum tata dum tata. That's it. Alonso is going to talk and explain a little bit more of the rhythm. But when we hear this Hasha rhythm, we can do the Kauliya, the Raqs Kauliya steps. We can do it. Okay, so Hasha, Hasha, because it's a slower rhythm, usually is for the daggers dance. Okay, when we see Kauliya, but with the daggers. Okay, so Hasha is more for the daggers dance of the Kauliya. Okay, Raqs el Hasha. Now, when we hear the faster version of the Hasha, which is called Ruba, okay, when we hear the faster version, we can do Kauleya without the daggers. Okay, so we can do the jumps and the movements of the hair that are very popular in Kauleya. Okay, so Hasha rhythm is a slow rhythm and is related to Kauleya, specifically Raqs al Hasha, which is the daggers dance. And when we hear the fastest version of the Hasha, which is the Ruba, we can do Kauleya technique. Okay, so Alo, what can you say about the Hasha? Because there are other variations of this.
Okay, the Hasha and Ruba is the same rhythm, but the difference is the velocity. Um, Hasha more to the daggers dance. Okay, doom tak tak doom tak tak doom tak tak doom tak tak doom. Slowly. Doom tak tak doom tak tak doom. And the faster version is the Aruba. Some musicians tell that the rhythm is uh, name is the Fasani. Fasani, you can find this rhythm how Fasani too. Um, Hasha, Fasani or Ruba is the same rhythm. Doom, tak tak doom, tak tak doom, tak tak doom. It's sometimes more slowly, and in the Kaolija is faster.
Okay, so girls, we finish the theory part. Now we are going to dance just for like half an hour. We have 25 minutes, so we are going to dance some rhythms. Okay, we are going to dance Saudi, Karsilama. We are going to dance Kauleya. Okay, so I'm going to change my camera. Please, we have to warm up. While I change my camera, Alo is going to play with for us. Alo, let's do a test. Girls, which rhythm is Alonso going to play? Is Alonso playing? Okay, he's going to play several rhythms and you are going to try to identify them. Okay, so ready? everybody is ready. So I'm going to change my camera. Please start warming up and write and comment which rhythm are you listening. Okay.
Okay, we got to begin. The first rhythm. What is this rhythm? What is this rhythm?
Okay.
You can
Everybody can
comment.
say which one was that? Which one was that? Maybe Alo, you can play another one while
Okay,
we are warming up.
okay. I go to play other one. What is this rhythm? The
Okay,
second
what
rhythm.
was it? Let's see. Comment, girls. Okay, so hello, while we wait, girls, comment. Which was that one? Okay, we are going to
Okay.
start. We are going to dance the Saudi or the Aadani rhythm. Okay, we are going to
Okay.
put some technique of Raqs al Nashat. Okay, so please stretch a little bit. Okay, please warm up a little bit because we're going to dance. Okay, just comment if you are ready, if everything is okay, you see me okay, you the light is okay, sound is okay, just feel free to comment. Let's stretch a little bit. Okay, and we're going to begin slowly and soft because we didn't do a big warm up. Okay, so let's start. So we are going to do the first movement of Raqs al Nashat, which is hair to one side and to the other side. This is the movement that we are going to do with the Saudi rhythm. Okay, so let's begin. To the right, vamos, one and two. Let's go. One and two. One and two. One and two. Okay, after this, we are going to do circle of the chest and we are going to do the shimmy with the shoulders. Okay, while we're doing that, let's hit the floor with the heels. With the heels, and we're while we do the heel accent, let's take our neck back, 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 and one, two, three, and four. Okay, so we are going to do that kneel accent and we are going to do the neck while we are doing the chest shimmy. Okay, the shoulder shimmy. Okay, so choreography, we are going to do a sequence. We are going to do one, two, three, and four. That's it. Okay, let's do it from the beginning. Five, six, seven, and eight. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, and eight. Again, five, six, seven, and eight. Doom, doom, tack, doom, doom, tack, doom, doom, tack, doom, doom, tack. Okay, we're dancing the Saudi rhythm. Then what we are going to do, we are going to step in the right. The right is flat, okay? In that right, and the other one, the left, is in the ball of the feet. So we are going to do one, two, three, and four. We are going to do this accent with the neck, and we are going to take our arms to the side, okay? Look that my position is a little bit more to the front. I'm not like this, like super straight, like in Oriental dance. No, I'm more like I am down to be able to dance this with flavor, with the Saudi and Haliji flavor. Okay, so we are going to do four steps to the back. One, two, three, and four. Again, in the right, five, six, seven, and eight. One, two, three, and four. Okay, then we are going to finish because we did one, two, three, and four. This left, we are going to cross and we are going to do two steps with the left. We are going to do left, left, and then right, right. So it's like crossing, okay? So with the left, let's do that cross. Five, six, seven, and eight. Left, left, right, right. Okay, when we do that, we are still doing the accent with the neck. Let's go. 5, 6, that cross. 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, that's it. Okay, girls, now let's put everything together and let's do the choreography. So this is going to be like this: 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay, let's do it again from the beginning. 5, 6, 7 and 8. Hair, hair, shoulder shimmy, back, 2, 3, 4, and cross, and cross. Okay, now again, I'm going to sing the rhythm. Okay, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Doom, doom, tack, 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 doom, tack, doom, tack, doom, tack. Everybody is okay? Please send me a comment if everything is okay. Okay. So now, hello, we are going to try to dance with the music. Okay, if
Okay.
some people feel the delay between, like, the music goes like apart from the
Dance.
movement, you tell us. Okay, you tell us and we will change the system. Okay, so we are going to do music and movement at the same time. Hello, whenever you want to.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Very good, girls. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Just comment. I'm checking the comment. If everything is okay. Okay. So when we hear this Saudi rhythm, this Aadani rhythm, we can do the technique that we just did. Okay, which is Raqs al Nashat. A very simple technique. Okay. Now we're going to do a little bit of Saidi. Let's do Saidi. Okay. So let's do some technique of the Saidi Raksala Saya dance. Okay, so let's do up with the leg, up with the leg. While we are doing this, let's do accents with our shoulders. Okay, down, dum tak, dum dum, tak, dum tak, dum dum, tak, dum tak, dum dum, tak, dum tak, dum dum. Very heavy. Okay, another one. We're going to do a jump to the right, stretching the left. Okay, one and then back, stretch and then back, stretch and then back, stretch and back, stretch and back, stretch and back, stretch. When you do this kick, it has to be high. It cannot be very low. It has to be high. Okay, let's jump to the right. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Stretch and a kick. Stretch and back. 1, 2, 1, 2. Shoulders. 1, 2. Dum tack, dum dum, tack, dum tack, dum dum, tack, dum tack, dum dum, tack, dum tack, dum dum. Okay, and we can do some arm movements. Okay, if we're going to the right, we go to the right with our arms. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so when we do the back, we take the arms. The arms go when we take our leg to the back. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so let's do another one. Let's do a combination. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, we're going to do just a turn with this right, left. I'm going to go forward, and with this right, I'm going to go backwards. Okay, so the right, front and back, front and back. That's it. Okay, so let's do it from the beginning. We're going to do 2 jumps to the side. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. With this right, we are going to go front and back in a very relaxed and heavy way. Okay, again, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and we finish with our left free. So this left can start to the left. Okay, let's do it. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this left can go front and back. Okay, okay, let's do it again to the left. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so now let's do it right and left. Let's do it back. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. After this, we are going to go to the front, three, like balance, 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 shoulder down, balance, diagonal, balance, and 1 and 2, and faster. We are going to do 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3. Front, back, front. So I have my right, left in front to the diagonal, and I'm going front, back, front. Always shoulders down. 1, 2, and 3. Okay? So we're going to do 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to turn. How we're going to turn? We're going to do right, left, right. This left, we are going to flex the left, and then we turn to the back and we stretch that leg. Okay, so we flex the left and then we stretch the left and we turn. Okay, again from the balance. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. We change. Okay, again this side, and then I'm going to explain the other side. This side, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Front, back, front, flex, stretch. Now I have the left for free. I'm going to do front, back, front, and now the right leg, I will flex it and then I will turn and stretch it. Okay, let's do this one again. My left is in the front. 3 balance. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Front, back, front, flex the right, and turn. And I'm ready again to begin. Okay, so let's try that from this side to this side, just these steps. 5, 6, the balance. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 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 Okay, so we are going to put this with the other step that we did before. Okay, so let's do it, girls. We can do it, Let's go to the right. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's it. We're going to do that with the Saidi rhythm. Okay? Alo, let's do
Okay.
it. Let's do it with the music. Okay, girls? Let's try.
Okay.
Slowly.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Exactly. Okay, so now we're going to do it again, a little bit more faster. Okay, so can I please have the record? Okay, yes, the recording is going to be available, girls. Don't worry, the recording is going to be available. Okay, hello, whenever you want.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so let's add another step. We are going to do just 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to add that step. Okay, so when are we going to add that step? At the beginning. I mean, in the middle. In the middle, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, I was missing that step. I was missing that step. So let's do it. Let's do this combination. We're going to do step up, step up. Just this. Okay. A step to the right. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Up, step up, and then we do front, back, front, and kick. Okay. With this left, we're going to do a step up, and with the left, front, back, front, and stretch. Okay. I forgot that combination, but now it's clear. Now it's clear. Let's do it. Okay, we're going to do from this part. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Up, step up, balance, 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 and kick. Up, step up, balance, 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 and kick. Okay, now we can do it with music from the beginning. Okay, hello with you.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's it. Okay. So more or less like this. Okay. So I'm going just to play with you. Let's improvise a little bit with the Saidi rhythm. Okay. Hello. Let's just improvise a little bit.
Okay. Improvise.
Just the Saidi.
Just decide. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Exactly. Okay. So how is everybody? Just tell us how is everybody? How is everything? Okay. So we are going to continue. Let's do Samai Takil. Okay. We are going to do Samai Takil. Okay. So we are going to do a little bit of the technique of Mahmoud Reda. Okay. So we are going to start with 2 steps to the right. Okay. Our arms are going to do big circle. Okay. Like 1.5 circle. Okay. Okay, so let's do it. It's just like to the side. Okay, while we do the 2 steps. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Dum taka taka dum. Okay, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Dum taka taka tak. There you go. Dum dum tak. Okay, what we're going to do is 2 steps, and then we are going to do movement to the left, movement to the right. Just balance left and right. Like my left leg is free, I can do a turn. Okay, let's do it. Everything. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Dum taka taka ta taka dum dum tak. Okay, let's do it again. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Dum taka taka tak taka dum dum tak. Okay, now we're going to do it to the other side. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 2 steps to the left, and then we are going to do right, left, and turn. Okay, okay, again to the left. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Dum taka taka ta taka dum dum tak taka taka. Okay, now let's connect right and left. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Dum taka taka ta taka dum dum taka 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 dum taka 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 dum dum taka taka taka. Okay, when I'm turning, I can do this transversal or this big circle around my head. Okay, when I'm turning. So if I'm turning to the left, to the right, sorry, I do the movement with my left. If I'm turning to the left, I'm doing my circle with the right. Okay, let's do it from the beginning. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Dum taka taka tak taka dum taka 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 dum taka 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 dum dum taka taka taka. Okay. Now we are going to do with with the right. We are going to do a step and then arabesque, a step, arabesque. Okay, let's do it. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Dum taka taka tak, two arabesque. Okay, in the first arabesque we are going to do a big circle. In the second, nothing. Okay, 5, 6 arabesque, 7 and 8. Dum taka taka tak. That's it. With this right, we are going to do a cross. 1, 2, 3, just across. Okay, this is very basic Mahmoud Reda style. So let's do this cross. With the right, we are going to do cross and then open and then to the back this right. Okay, that's it. Let's do it again. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Cross, open, and back this right. So the left is free, and with the left you can go down or you can do a shoulder shimmy, whatever you want. Okay, let's do it again, and we will combine left and right. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left, cross, open, left leg to the back, down, up, cross, and down, up, cross, and down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, so let's do it from the arabesque. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Step, arabesque, step, arabesque, and with this right, I'm going to do cross, cross, cross. That's it. Now with the left, we are going to do arabesque again. Two arabesque, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cross, arabesque, cross, arabesque, and with this left, I'm going to do the cross, cross, and down, up. Okay, that's it. That's the whole combination of the Samaitakil. Okay, let's do from the beginning. Girls, remember that this is going to be recorded. So if you don't get it at the first one, remember that this is recorded. Okay, let's try it again. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Dum taka taka tak taka dum dum tak taka taka dum taka taka tak taka dum dum tak taka taka. Now with the right. Dum taka taka tak taka dum dum tak, shoulder shimmy, dum taka taka tak taka cross, and then shoulder shimmy. Okay, everybody is okay? Tell me, send me a comment. I need to know if everything is okay. Okay, we are going to try with the music. Please also tell me if the music matches the movement or not, and we can just play another system with the music. Okay, hello, with you.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dum is tag is dum tag.
and that's it. Okay, so please, everything is okay. Everything is okay. Okay, we have thumbs up, so everything is okay. We're going to finish with the last rhythm. Let's do a little bit of alo hasha or karsilama. What can we do? Maybe
Uh,
hasha.
Hasha. Hasha.
Okay, let's do the hasha, okay? So girls, let's do a little bit of kauliya. Let's do a little bit of kauliya. We're going to do more than the hasha, the ruba, because it's going to be a fast hasha, okay? So let's do a little bit of the technique of the kauliya, okay? So let's start from the beginning, first step. We're going to hit the ground with the heels, okay? We're going to hit the ground with the heels. Okay, now what are we going to do? We are going to push forward, push forward. This movement is like a circle. I'm taking from me to you, from me to you. It's a circle that is going out, okay? Out, out, and I am pushing something, okay? So while you push, you don't go with your torso to the front, okay? You go to the back. So the arms are going forward, but your torso is going backwards, okay? So it's like dum ta ta, e 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so this is like a circular movement, and you are pushing. Remember not to go to the front with your torso. You have to go to the back with your torso. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Dum ta ta dum ta ta dum ta ta dum. We are going to do 4 of these. Okay. Then we are going to do the basic hauleya jump. Dum ta ta dum ta ta dum ta ta. Okay. We are going to jump 2 times in the left. Okay. One and two, 1 and 2, 1 and 2 in the left. And the right is going to hit the ground and then up. Hit and then up. Okay. The dum is down. The count, the times are down. In the 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, up and down. Okay, down and up. Okay, we are going to do 4. We can take our hip scarf or our skirt. We can just take it with one arm, with one hand, and the other one can be free. And we are going to just 4 jump 4 times, turning to the right. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Dum tata dum tata dum tata dum tata. That's it. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Dum tata dum tata dum tata dum tata. Okay, now we're going to do the same with the left. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Dum tata dum tata dum tata dum tata. Okay, now let's do 4 of these, then 4 jumps turning to the right, and then 4 jumps turning to the left. Okay, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Dum tata 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 dum. Okay, now we are going to do front and side. Okay, this is a very common gesture in the Arab world. In Egypt is very, very popular. You know that is like the snatch. I don't remember how to say this in English, but it's this sound, but like this. So if you know how to do it, you do it. If not, just put the fingers there and that's it. If you want to learn it, please leave a comment so I know that I can do the video of this movement. Okay, so we are going to do this sound to one side and to the other side, like diagonal, 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 diagonal. And I'm going up, up. Okay, so now what I'm going to do with the legs, I'm going just to hit with the heels, the earth. Okay, so I'm going to put my right leg in front, hit the floor, and then to the side and hit the floor. Okay, front and back, or to the side, okay? Dum tata dum tata dum tata dum tata, heels, heels, front and then side. Okay, and I'm going to do that with the sound. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Dum tata dum tata dum tata dum tata. That's it. Okay, so it's front and back, front or to the side. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. We are going to do 4 of these, 4 turning, 4 turning, and then 4 of these. 3, and 4. That's it. Okay, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Dum ta ta dum ta ta dum ta ta dum ta ta. Turn, turn, turn. And now left, 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 left. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. That's it. Okay. Now let's do it with the music. Okay, girls, let's do it. Let's do it. Hello with you.
Okay, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's it. How is everything? Okay. Okay. You are asking for for the video for this one. Okay, I will do it. Okay, girls. So this is the end. I know that 2 hours is like not enough time, but run, we run, and we conquer 30 rhythms. So now the idea is that we can do this in a workshop after that. I can teach 30 different sequences with these rhythms, but that will come after. Okay. So I hope that you really understood a little bit better the rhythms into in the Oriental dance and the Middle Eastern world. So I hope you like it. So I'm going to change camera. Alo, tell me how was everything?
Okay, I hope that you enjoy the that is workshop. It's a very it's a runner. It's 30 rhythms in a 2 hours. Is a big runner. Okay,
Exactly,
well,
exactly. It's like we went, we did it fast. Okay, so everybody, we have a comment here. They are saying awesome. Okay, we love it. So girls, this is with all the love in the world. This is because we want to be close to you. This is very odd moments that we are living right now in the world, and I know that dance is the answer. Dance and art are going to unheal whatever. They heal everything. And I know that we are happy just dancing and just jumping around and learning also. So more comments. We have thanks a lot. It was a wild ride, and I will take some time memorizing everything. Yes. Thank you, Alonso. They are saying, girls, it was amazing to be with you. Alonso, thank you very much.
thank you too.
Okay, so
You have to practice every time every rhythms, but to memorize it.
exactly, exactly. So please, girls, we are going to leave this video here in the private group, and also I'm going to send you the link so you can have the video and you can download the video if you want to. So I hope that you enjoyed. It was for us a pleasure. We love teaching. I love teaching, and I love researching, and I love just meeting people from around the world, and we can discuss and we can study more. So thank you, everybody. Feel free to download the book, and we will be in contact. Okay. So thank you, Steven, that was in the our master and tech behind the scenes. So thank you, Alonso, again. Thank you, everybody that joined. Big kisses to everybody.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Ni adrevek me